that a part of me isn't a little terrified that my husband could like wake up one day and just change his mind and then my whole life would change.
Nah, hold on, nah, stop this shit. Your number one concern, if y'all broke up, you're scared that you will lose the status, the money, and you would have to work a job. Oh God, man. I ain't gonna lie, we had to double back, man. The last video was too good, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you're new here, apparently this is a comedian named Akaash, and his wife has been embarrassing him and basically alluding to him being a simp on the internet, all for her monetary gain. It's more to it than that, but go watch my last video on this topic. I promise you. yo, you gonna love this, man. Let's get to this part two, man. Apparently the situation got worse. I don't know how it can get worse, but it has. So let's go ahead and tap in.
This situation with Akaash's wife is worse than I thought. I think it's worse than what any of us thought. I went down the rabbit hole, and what I found, honestly, is absolutely horrifying. Before I went down the rabbit hole, I thought the end-all be-all to this story was Akaash wifed up a bop, wifed up a girl who been with a lot of guys while still believing that she was a virgin when they met. So I just thought, okay, Akaash is a dummy, that Akaash needs to change his name to Akaash.
Yo,
right?
what?
Because obviously this
Crazy
chick is hella promiscuous. But I thought that was the end-all be-all, and honestly, I didn't think it was that bad because, I mean, like, a girl who's promiscuous, who still someone likes you, loves you, and adore you for the right reason, like, you're still a dummy and a fool for being with her, but, like, it's not worse than a chick who's just with you for money, right?
Different. My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what?
By the way, apparently, the wife was a virgin, meaning no meat has been up her kitter cat, right? Here's the thing, though. She frequently says she did a lot of anal, she sucked a lot of dick, and she did a lot of other stuff. Which, in my opinion, that doesn't. You're technically a virgin, but you for sure had sexual partners, man. I'm not gonna lie. You did everything but like the main course out there. I don't know, man. You did everything but that. I think anal's worse than just getting, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie.
But she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So I was popping my
pissy
and living my best life in these white boy frat houses.
Which it makes it crazier. Like what? Like Akaash is talking about his wife like she's a saint, gang. Bro, she was popping her pussy. Her quotations from her.
I'm actively trying to have an orgy. I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my God.
Akaash has double dose of misery when it comes to this chick. Not only is he with the chick who got passed around, who was hella promiscuous while believing she was a virgin, but he's with the chick who is with him only for money, who don't really like him. And even that is not as bad as the reality that Akaash currently sees himself in. You see, being with a chick who is super grateful, who is super like dedicated to you, really likes you and treats you well, and she feels really grateful for you for taking care of her is one thing. But being with a chick who's promiscuous, who got passed around, who only wants you for money, but that gratefulness isn't there because she believes that she's the reason that you make money. Like, she believes that your money is hers and she's entitled to it because without her, you wouldn't make any money.
There's a lot of like stuff in the background that I do to kind of support him in that situation. Yeah. So that's why it pisses me off when these incel troll losers are like, oh, what do you mean? Like, you guys paid for it. He paid for it. Do you know what his stand-up is about? It's about me. If I didn't have this personality, what do you think you would talk about?
It's like Ayesha Curry saying that Stephen Curry is the greatest three-point shooter of all time because she sucks his dick in the morning, gang. What? Huh? What are we talking about, man?
That is true. Like, maybe that's comparable to the laundry. So
exactly.
you can get your flowers for that one.
Like, there's so much relationship content that he talks about, and hello,
the muse is sitting.
Exactly. And it's like that, and on top of that, giving emotional support when he's like talking about me on stage. Like, I should get a Nobel Peace Prize for that. Honestly.
Oh, so you should get a Nobel Peace Prize for him talking shit about you. Interesting. All right. All right. All
I
right.
feel like that's like an IP address in a way that you're like every time he mentions you, it's like equity. What is it? No, royalty.
Royalty.
Do we just throw up business terms all the time? Equity.
Copyright. No, honestly, I should get royalty, and I basically do.
So I
because
guess
no prenup and a joint bank account. Go fuck yourself. So I will say, we paid for something because it's my money too, legally and also spiritually.
Okay, I was trying to be a little bit unbiased the last time I reacted to this shit, but I ain't see this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. She might actually just be with this nigga for money. Like, niggas might not just be joking or trying to get a headline click. Why is she talking about the money like that, man? If he earned that money, that's his. Yes, y'all have a joint bank account. That's cool, whatever, right? But it's majorly his money. Unless you have a high-paying job, that's not your shit. Why is she even talking about it in that way, gang? That's kind of weird.
Don't prenup and a joint bank account with a woman who believes you're not even doing her a favor. That's her money that she has access to. She's not even saying,
interesting.
"Oh, my husband's a good guy. He shares his money with me." No, she's saying, "That's my money." Yo, a gold digger is one thing. Because even when she takes you to the cleaners during the divorce process, it's still going to be some type of humanity there because she believes in her heart, yeah, that's his money. I'm just going after it. So,
but gang, they better not get divorced. She taking that shit all. She taking it. If it's not, yo, he better have made it her sign a prenup, gang. Oh, so if she ain't signed a prenup, bro, that's gonna be the worst divorce of his life, man. Yo, that's gonna be the worst time in his life, gang. She's gonna take it all, bro.
There'll be some type of sympathy or empathy there, even for the most cutthroat woman, right? Like, they won't ask for 90%. They'll probably ask for 50. I deserve half. I'm going after his money.
Nah, that's her money. She wants all of it.
A gold digger who's a shark who believes in her heart. She has the moral obligation to take everything you have because you wouldn't have that without her. That's a woman you got no business being with, bruh. You got no business sharing anything with that woman, bruh.
And niggas might say this shit, she was joking or she was on a podcast or whatever, but at the same time, you joking like that publicly? Why we even thinking like that, gang? Aren't you supposed to love this man? Isn't this supposed to be your baby boo? Why was you even thinking about it like that? Yeah, like, that's clear gold digger tendencies, man.
What is wrong with you? And you see the smile on her face as she says,
she cheesing.
No prenup.
Showing all oh, there's no prenup? I missed that. Oh my God, he cooked. Oh, he cooked. He cooked. He is so fried. He's so fried. Oh, he's fried. Oh man, this is bad. Nigga, what? Oh, she was showing all 32. I see it right there. She was showing all 32. Oh, he's
she
fried.
knows, bro. It's over with, bro. Even if Akaash wants to get rid of her at this point, he can't. He has no way out. She owns everything, bro.
Oh, so that's why she's saying all that crazy shit. She can't. Oh God. Akaash, how you let her get you this bad, bro? How you let her get you this bad, man? What type of evil spell did she put you on, bro? How did you let her get you this bad, bro? Gang, she could say whatever the fuck she want to say about you. She could cheat, take dick from like 5 black niggas tomorrow. You can't do shit about it because you can't divorce her. Because if you divorce her, like she said, it's her money. She taking everything from you, gang. She already said her intentions. You're fried. You signed a 360 deal with your fucking wife. Oh, jeez.
And which is why we've seen her at.
Jeez Louise.
Question why she acts so ungrateful. Why she
That's
moves
why.
As if like she's doing Akaash a favor. That's because she thinks she is. Which is why she brags about not cooking, not cleaning, not even doing his laundry for him.
Hold on, man. I ain't know all of this. That last video, they ain't explain all of this. Maybe I'm not paying attention when she talking. I'm not gonna lie, she low-key kind of fine. I be getting distracted sometimes. I'm not gonna hold you. Just being real. But, gang, she don't cook, clean, or do laundry? Why did you marry her? Oh my God. Yo, this nigga's actually he's fucking stupid. He's actually stupid. No prenup and she don't do shit but look good and talk shit about you? Gang, do you like it and humiliate it? Oh God, man. Oh, this is bad. I thought she was just a bop. Nah, this is way worse. This is way worse.
I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna ask you,
my
okay,
God.
because you're telling me kind of like how your house works and stuff. Do you and Akaash have roles and responsibilities that are different, or how do you guys divide up chores, or do you work at all in your home?
Yes, I do things.
What?
Some of the things I do, well, you're putting me on the spot, so let me.
How is she putting you on your spot? If you know what you do around the house, you should automatically be saying that shit, gang. Is all you do suck dick and look pretty and talk shit about your husband? Like dead ass?
Thing.
No way, man.
She does so little that she has to think.
Oh my
she has
gosh.
to brainstorm, conjure up
This is bad.
every minuscule task that she have done this week.
You walk happy.
I walk happy.
You take care of your kid.
I give hand jobs.
Yeah, no blowjobs though.
A woman who was openly
No. She just proved it. She said exactly. I was joking, gang. But she said exactly what I said. All she does is do this. She didn't even say no. Did she? Oh, man.
I give hand jobs.
Yeah, no blowjobs though.
a woman who
No blowjobs. Just hand jobs. She doesn't even put it in. She doesn't even put it in her mouth. Gang. You signed a 360 deal with a girl who only gives you hand jobs? Please don't tell me this shit gets worse, bro. Oh my God. Oh my fucking. Yo, what?
was openly bragging about popping cootie cat at random frat houses with white
Oh my
men
gosh.
is bragging about
Yo,
not even giving
y'all
her
weren't
husband
lying, gang.
blowjobs. A hand job is as best as he can get. And he's a multi-millionaire.
Oh.
Put cereal back after I've taken it out.
For yourself or for both of you?
For myself. I rinse dishes.
Okay, that's good.
I order water bottles.
With his money. With his money. His money.
So many things I just listed. Things that I do. I mean, I'm not like.
Oh no.
I'm not
You're not
Superwoman.
fucking Martha
Oh.
Stewart over here.
Nigga, that's basic responsibilities. What? You talking? Is washing dishes hard work now? Are you washing dishes for a fucking restaurant? It's just two of y'all, man. You don't even cook. So he's probably the one cooking. Or maybe y'all hired somebody to cook. I don't know. Maybe y'all just do fast food. I don't know. What?
Okay, Nail does laundry. She does
one thing.
and she acts like she does so much more than me. All you do is
Okay,
laundry.
I don't-
Or like I'll rub his head, or like I'll help him with
Okay,
his
that's cute.
skincare. Like things like that. I'll help him go to sleep. So I do kind of like motherly things, but not like the cleaning motherly things or like the 50s housewife type thing.
You're a stay-at-home wife and all you do is just sit around and watch Netflix and eat all day. You can't at least clean up after yourself? You can't clean the house? You can't make you just scroll on TikTok all day, gang. You can't cook a little bit?
I think I like baby him when he needs it and give him the TLC, but also likewise, like, you know, when I'm a little
And
bit
then you
hormonal.
talking about you baby him and shit. Now you embarrassing him even more, bro. You know niggas don't like people saying that shit about
he'll
him.
baby me.
Huge fan of like outsourcing and subscriptions whenever we can. So when we used to live in LA, it was like Instacart for groceries or food like that.
I do that, yeah.
Love it. I don't like love going to the grocery store all the time. Also, cleaning lady, we both have.
Agreed. Yeah.
Much needed.
Yeah.
I feel like you can clean up after yourselves, but every other week it's nice to have a deep clean. Whenever, because I live with my in-laws, we have a cooking lady that comes whenever we host people because I ain't gonna be the cook.
Yeah. Is she like a this?
So they both just don't do shit. We ain't talking about Knives' wives on it's about Akaash. We ain't talking about Knives' wife. We don't even know her situation.
Yeah, so she does all the Indian food. So when my parents came a few weeks ago, she cooked all the food because I don't have time to cook for a family of like 15 people.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're not doing anything. You got nothing else to do at home. You scroll on TikTok all day and watch Netflix. What do you mean you don't got time? I don't even know her situation. Let me chill. I don't even know her situation. Let me chill. Why is this pissing me off? Why is this pissing me off, gang? Oh my God. Why is this pissing me off?
I'm trying to think. Oh, you outsource laundry, right?
No, laundry, we each do our own laundry.
Okay.
Which I think is fun.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you can't do his laundry. Let me relax, bro. This ain't my wife, man. This ain't my wife. It's just, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I can never imagine this being my life, man. If you're a stay-at-home wife and you're not on a prenup, you better be doing everything around the house. I better be walking in, food on the table, piping hot, eat, go to sleep, chilling, get the dick sucked a little bit, clean house, kids taken care of, because that's the roles. I make sure the bills are paid. You make sure the house is a home. That's it. But from what it sounded like, y'all have maids. And she doesn't got a job, so she can't pay for that shit. So it's Akaash. Akaash is basically taking care of his girl for free. He's basically her daddy. She ain't doing shit for you, gang. She don't even suck your dick. She gives you hand jobs. This is bad, man. This is bad, bro.
Who makes Akaash pay somebody else to cook and clean. So she has nothing to do. Like, she sits home and does nothing all day. And she won't even do his laundry. When she does her laundry,
what?
She doesn't say, oh, man, let me look for my husband's stuff to... No, he has to come home from making all the money and do his own laundry. And the reason why she could do, bro, is because she truly believes that she's entitled to his money. That like his money is her.
Because he didn't make her sign the prenup. Yo, niggas who are people who are watching this video. Prenups are mandatory, especially if you got motion, especially if you got money. Prenups are mandatory, bro. Don't let no girl gaslight you and saying, no. Prenups are mandatory because when you don't have them, this is what they could do. This is what people will do. Stop being nice, man. Make sure you are set. If Akaash made her sign a prenup, first off, I don't think they would get married. I don't think they would have gotten married because it doesn't sound like she really likes this man at all. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like she got a free, easy lick from a simpish type of guy, and that's what she's doing, man. I wouldn't be surprised if she cheats on him, man. I really wouldn't be surprised, man. I really wouldn't. This type of situation, it's kind of, cause like, bro, if she liked him, she would at least be taking care of the house. She might have a job. She will be cooking, cleaning, cause that's just what women wants to do for men they like. They want to cook and clean. They want to do their laundry. They want to do things for them. They want to but it's clearly obvious she doesn't like him, man. This is just a free, easy lick for her, bro. Right out of college, man. She's living the dream.
Money because he talks about her and makes jokes about her when he's on stage. I don't know why or how any man would ever sign up for this. Like,
this
why?
This is crazy.
But in her mind, in her eyes, like, she has nothing to be grateful about. Like, she's not obligated to do anything for Akaash because according to her, that's her money, and like she's not a gold digger because
at this
she
point
dated him when he was broke. So her reason in her mind, how she reasons being lazy and doing nothing for him and treating him like garbage, is because she believes that she deserves the money because she was with him when he didn't have any money. And Akaash probably like put up with her because Akaash has probably brainwashed himself into thinking, oh, she's not with me for money because she was with me when I didn't have any money.
The other thing that we always want to talk about is misconceptions about us.
I mean, I think the misconception about me is that maybe I'm a gold digger or that I came from privilege, which are both partly true. I like nice things, but I didn't marry my husband for that reason because he did not make money when I first met him.
Wait, by that definition, I am a gold digger. I married my husband for nice things.
Yeah.
And so
also, what the is wrong with...
What is this podcast, man? They're just ruining their PR. Did Knob not make her sign a prenup either? Because she making Knob look like a bitch, man. What?
like that.
Also, like, what? Okay, when you...
I still love him.
Yeah, I still love him.
No, but I mean, in all seriousness, Akaash was not making anything when we first got together. I fell in love with him like an idiot. He was a walking red flag. He had a 1-bedroom flex with a styrofoam wall and a makeshift headboard. So no, I'm not a gold digger. But now I reap the benefits of being with him when he was poor. You're welcome.
Also,
That's still no excuse for you not doing shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You acting like you was holding it down, bro. You just hopped on the wave before he blew up. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe you not a complete gold digger, but at the same time, you still not doing shit for him right now. And it's crazy we over here this deep into their relationship, but when you put the information out there, man, I'm gonna react to this shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie, this shit crazy.
Yo, women like Jasleen they're manipulators, bro. And
very
Akaash
manipulative,
don't strike me
man.
as a dumb dude. So it's really surprising that he's falling for this and eating it up. Fam, when I put that $7,000 and max out my Roth IRA account every year, I'm not doing it because I think that when I put $7,000, I'm gonna get $7,000 out. No, I do it because I know that account is gonna be worth a lot. A lot in the future, okay?
The Roth IRAs, I ain't gonna lie, he no ball. I do the same thing. Them they be, once you start getting money, chat, do that shit like that, bro. Non-taxable money.
It's gonna be worth millions of dollars one day, okay? And that's why I do it. A woman like Jasleen understands this, right? Like when she gets with Akaash, he probably has a low self-esteem at that point because he's really famous. He has a successful podcast. His comedy career is going good. But he probably don't got the millions of dollars like the people around him.
Oh, he was famous? Man. I was under the impression he was like, he ain't had shit. So he was just a broke comedian? But I guarantee she used that argument to convince him not to sign or do the prenup. I guarantee that was the argument, man. Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Yeah, that nigga fell for that shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But she understands that it's just a matter of time until the money catch up. Like, you have a lot of fame. You are around a lot of famous people. You have a successful podcast with another famous person in Andrew Schultz. It's only a matter of time, bro, all right, until you become very successful money-wise, since you're already successful in terms of clout and status. Right? So you got with a man because he had a lot of status and the money just had to catch up.
So, okay, for women who are dating, you're naturally, most likely, if you are a sane woman, going to go on a date with somebody and you're going to ask them what they do, what their future looks like.
God
and a lot
forbid,
of times,
I want to be taken care of and provided for. I don't want to do waste management like Neha. I want someone to do that for me.
Success and money are important if you're looking for that. If you're all about love, go for it. But kidding.
In all seriousness, like when you're thinking about investing in someone and having kids, like success also means that they're disciplined. It means that they work hard. So like transitive property, it means they're going to work hard in their relationship.
I want to say, I'm going to let her finish her
idiot point. Incels. Like what the do you think? Like it lends itself to other things. It's not just about money and nice things.
Yeah.
I want to say something. This is the prime example why, if y'all don't got kids, she should not be a stay-at-home mom. Because they don't got no kids to the point of we're aware of. She's just at home doing whatever. And if a girl starts off, like if you talking to a girl, and she starts off talking about, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. That means she just doesn't want, she just wants to fucking sit around and do nothing. That's what she wants to do. For me, that would be a red flag, bro, because I don't want that in my life. If you want that in my life, that's cool, whatever. You feel me? That just tells me you don't want to, you have no ambition. You want to marry somebody rich so you can just sit around and do nothing. And that's your goal of talking to people. I've met girls like that, bro. I feel like we've all met girls like that, bro. Stay away from them, bro. That's a clear sign they're a gold digger. But her saying that, in my mind, if you couldn't realize it already, she's a gold digger, bro. Like, Flacco said it perfectly. If he was already famous, he was already surrounded by a lot of people who already had money in motion, it was just a matter of time for him to catch up, bro. Most men don't start really making money until like past 30. Apparently they met, he was 31, she was 22. Men don't really, start getting money like, until mid 30s for real. Only a matter of time. He got that money, and now he just made an investment, bro. That's all it was. She was just being smart. She made an investment. I can tell she's a smart girl. I ain't gonna
And
lie.
also, there's so much deep.
This is stupid, though. This whole... I won't say smart. She's a very manipulative person. And she manipulated
love, but it's like love and
it is.
money kind of go hand in hand sometimes.
These incels think that they're J. Cole being like, oh, this a bird, she a bird trap or whatever. It's like, you are not J. Cole. You are not as successful as him. Like, they're like, oh, but like, we have to protect ourselves. From what? What money are you making? You're making $70,000 a year in a 3 Series BMW.
Women like this deserve
What?
nothing. Zero.
Huh?
Bruh.
You don't work. Why are you making fun of other people who are actually busting their ass to get money? You're a bum. What are we talking about, man? I hate people like that, bro.
Just this mindset that they're like better than everyone. She's talking down upon men who make $70,000 on their own. Hardworking, grueling, hardworking
Like,
men
what
who
are we
make
talking about?
$70,000 on their own.
Oh my
She's
God.
laughing at them and talking down to them as if they're brokies who got nothing to offer a woman, even though her entire life is paid for. Yo,
at first I felt bad that people was cooking her and Akaash so badly. I thought niggas was like ODing. Nah, this shit is fucking warranted, man. She's an asshole.
Akaash was not in her life, she'll be making $30,000 working as a, I don't know, bro, right? As a customer representative. I'm being real here, bro. But
It's
yet,
that,
because
man.
her husband is taking care of everything, she's fixing her mouth to look down upon men making $70K. It's ridiculous, bro. Right? And you will think if she understands that her entire life is being paid for by Akaash, that she would have some type of gratefulness, but she doesn't. Okay, she doesn't. Because apparently she got with him when he didn't have any money and she took a risk. What risk did you take? When she got with Akaash, her sister was telling her about Akaash and how, she watches their podcast and Akaash is so funny and Akaash is so this. So the sister was scout team. She didn't see Akaash or like Akaash's personality online. No, the sister ran scout team like, yo, there's this dude right here. He's really famous, but to be successful, you should get with him.
I wanted to tell the story of how me and Akaash met.
Oh, he was dead ass?
A couple of you guys asked on a video we did a while back, and I wanted to tell the story tonight because I'm seeing 2 friends for their birthday in Philly tonight, and I'm driving from the city, and one of the friends that I'm seeing, Courtney, is like partially the reason that we met, like her and my sister Manu. Wind back to like 2015, Courtney says to Manu, like, oh, there's like this funny like Punjabi comic. So she thought the last name Singh, because that's what we told her meant that he was Punjabi. He's on this podcast and he's really funny, like you should check it out. And my sister kind of became like a fan of his, and she was like, oh, we should go to this Hoboken Comedy Festival.
Yeah, your sister wanted him. But you're probably more attracted than your sister, or maybe she's cuffed up, or maybe she's young or too old, whatever. So she convinced you for you to get to him. And you wanted to get with him because you could. It will impress your sister, whatever. You feel me? It could be an investment, and it worked out. That's why you don't feel grateful. You feel like you earned this. You feel like you took the risk and you got rewarded for it. That's why you're on podcast bragging about this shit. You don't love this, nigga. This is just a come up for you, bro. This is a flex for you. This is like you investing into a fucking stock, fucking Bitcoin, and it worked out. That's how you look at this shit, gang. You don't love this man. Oh my God, what?
Because there's all these comics that are going to be there, and that guy I told you about is going to be there too. And I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. We got there late, but we got there in time to see him perform. And it was so weird because they had like, I don't know whose idea it was to have this comedy festival in like a movie theater, just like a weird venue for comedy. So we go to where in the room that he's performing, and there's like maybe 10 or 12 people in the room. But so Manu is like, oh, can we get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he like, obviously, like again, like early stages of his career, like he wasn't really getting asked all that much. So she took a picture of me and him together.
Why would you mention that, gang? This is your husband, bro. Yo, let him rock. Why would you even mention that shit, gang?
So she thought the last name Singh, because that's what we told her. We should go to this Hoboken. Kind of became where in the room that he's performing, and there's, oh, can we get a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he like, obviously, like again, like early stages of his career, like he wasn't really getting asked all that much. So she took a picture of me and him together.
Her friend was a fan of him. Her friend wasn't friends with him. No, she was a fan of him. Her sister was a fan of him. He had hella motion. He had hella status, right? Now, status don't have to mean, he was the biggest movie star ever. No, he had a lot of motion and status within that group. And as women, they're attracted to status. So, yeah, of course she chose up on him. Of course she wanted to date him and went after him because he had a lot of status. So, like, this entire thing of, I took a chance on him, I didn't know. You knew exactly what he was going to be because he was already that. So she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't do laundry. She has nothing but time on her hands. And instead of helping out her husband with, I don't know, washing his clothes, doing certain things for him, she decided she was going to best use that time to embarrass him on the internet with her podcast. And the reason why she's deciding to embarrass her husband on the internet with this podcast is actually one of the most infuriating things I've heard out of this whole situation. Okay, the man who's paying all her bills, doing everything for her, and she does nothing back in return, she's doing a podcast because she fears that he might leave her one day.
So I am a 31-year-old stay-at-home wife, and I obviously post a lot of aspirational content, but I wouldn't be keeping it real if I also didn't say that a part of me isn't a little terrified that my husband could wake up one day and just change his mind, and then my whole life would change. So if you are going into a relationship where that's your goal, I just want to make it clear that you do have to consider that decision very carefully.
Nah, hold on. Nah, stop this shit. You don't care about this guy. I'm going to tell you exactly why. If it wasn't clear, obvious before, your number one concern is that if y'all broke up, not that you will lose Akaash, a person that you married, that you supposedly love, and you'll be heartbroken from it, but you're scared that you will lose the status, the money, and you would have to fucking work a job. That's all you care about? Akaash, what the fuck were you doing marrying this girl, bro? This might have been the worst decision of your fucking life. This girl is crazy. She don't give a fuck about him at all.
Of giving up your ability to fend for yourself and basically depending on another human being. And I know a lot of women do make that choice, and I'm obviously being one of them. And I will say, there's a difference between stay-at-home wife and stay-at-ome girlfriend, because as a
get a job. What are you talking about? Yo, get a job. If y'all break up, get a job. Get a job. And plus, you don't. He didn't make you sign a prenup. You know that. That. As soon as y'all break up, which he will never do, by the way, because he knows how fucked he is. You can make a very strong argument to get half of his money. And even if you don't get it, you'll at least probably get 35 to 40 with how the court systems work. If he's over a millionaire, that's $400,000, $500,000. Yeah, you live in New York. I'm assuming they live in New York from what I'm getting. But move to Georgia or Florida. You could be living comfortably. That's not why you started the podcast. It's crazy that you're trying to make it sound like that, though. You're trying to manipulate the audience so the girlies can support you. That's not why. You just want to brag about the lick you got. You want to brag about how you finessed this crazy, rich, clouded comedian into making you a stay-at-home girlfriend. Not stay-at-home wife with no kids, mind you. Not a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife where you don't do shit. He pays for everything. And you basically you can just be a bum for free. All you got to do is give him hand jobs. You don't even got to suck his dick. You wanted to brag about that. That's why that's what that whole podcast is about, mind you. Knob's wife is doing the same thing. They're just bragging about how good their life is, bro. That's all they do. And how good they have it. It's just disgusting, bro. It's weird. And you're talking shit about other people who don't got it as good as you. Nah, man. You're weird, bro. She's a weird person, man.
Wife, I have a marriage contract in place, so I do have some security guaranteed by the United States law. And I have an amazing husband, don't get me wrong, but human beings, they change. They're wired to make mistakes, and I just you never know what the future holds. And so it's it's a scary thing to think, but I think that's why I just want to lay it all out there, that it's of course something that goes through my mind. And he's also in the entertainment industry, and guess what? There's hoes in the entertainment industry. There are women who purposely try to break up a marriage or who purposely try to target men with money, and that's not just on them, that's also on the men too. But it's that's why I wanted to start making TikToks, because I was really...
You're the hoe. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to get better about calling women hoes without proper evidence. I'm trying to get better about that. But you're the girl you're talking about. You're scared that other girls will see how easy of a lick Akaash is and try to do the same thing. Completely warranted scared, by the way. You know, you should be scared because that you're not doing shit for him, man. If you was doing shit for him, you wouldn't be scared for this. If you was cooking and cleaning, taking care of him, pouring into him, how he's obviously pouring into you for no reason, you wouldn't be scared about this. Having this thought is crazy.
Just looking for some creative fulfillment. And I was also looking to kind of like put my own name out there because obviously my husband's a comedian, so.
Akaash married her without a prenup. He gave her access to his bank account with all his money in it. She has access to get it whenever she wants. Again, she's married to him without a prenup, but she's still online crying about not having security, and she has to do this podcast to make her name for herself and make her own money.
Completely optional. You could get a job if you wanted to, man. You ain't doing shit else. Completely. This is just. People like this piss me off, man.
Because it's uncertainty in being a stay-at-home housewife, and it's a chore, and it's this and it's this and that. So if you don't feel security being married to a man who gave you a marriage without a prenup and half his asset, then what are we doing here, bro? Man, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this, bro?
Man, I would say break up with her ass, but you can't do that. You in a 360 deal, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit tough. Bro, apparently I heard there's some crazier clips out there, too. I'm gonna go check them out. We gonna get this shit in here, too. Hey, man, I heard there's clips of her ducking the kiss, or Akaash's kiss. I'm gonna find a video talking about that, breaking that down, and we might just get to that next. But let me know what y'all think about this video, man. This shit is insane, bro. My opinions have completely shifted. At first, I thought people was bashing her a little bit too much. You feel me? Getting too parasocial about their relationship because I thought the whole issue was that she was promiscuous in the past. She was a bop in the past. That's whatever. Y'all know my stance on that. I don't think that shit. Leave that with them. But this other shit, though, this shit is out. This shit weird. She's a weird person, man. And I see through all of this bullshit, bro. She's a weird person, bro. I'm going to be honest. That's all I got to say about that. If I find another video breaking this shit more, I'm going to go ahead and react to that. I low-key want to react to it right now, so stay tuned.